What's going on, guys? We have a 2019 Kia Sportage, and today we're going to be doing the rotors. Have you ever had vibrations when braking? Meaning you're going maybe 40, possibly 60 miles an hour down the highway, and you go to step on your brakes and you get a vibration in your steering wheel and or seat? Well, most of the time, if not all the time, it's usually your brake rotors. If you don't have any, maybe your suspension is okay. Of course, you want to shake down your suspension and make sure your suspension is okay. But most of the time, it's just the brake rotors. So right here on this Kia Sportage, you'll see us change the brake rotors. Of course, go ahead and take off your tires. Loosen your tires. Jack up your vehicle. Take off your lug nuts and take off your tires. All right, guys, here's the back view. We're going to start. As you can see, I'm showing you what size socket. The 17 millimeter will get us a 3/8 ratchet. Okay, we're going to take that 17 millimeter off at the bottom. We're going to loosen the one at the bottom, and we're going to also loosen the one at the top. There's the one at the bottom, and also there's the one at the top. All right, guys, we want to move our brake caliper to the side. If you have like a bungee cord, you can hang it up. If not, you can just sit it right there on top of the steering knuckle, where I got mine. It's just sitting up there. Next, you have two Phillips bolts that sits in the rotor. And sometimes they're a little stuck. So what you want to do is smack the back of that rotor about twice. Give it a good whacking. And what it does is shock the bolts, because those bolts are kind of staying there, kind of get a little rust over time, and they're kind of hard to come out. So unless you have a tool that'll get those bolts out, and they do sell like a tool that'll get the bolts out to where you can just smack the hammer on the tool and it'll slightly loosen the bolt. Other than that, you want to take a big hammer and smack around the kind of circumference of that rotor until the bolts kind of get loose. Of course, you do not want to just bang on it too long, because of course you can break those bolts also. But yeah, give it a good whacking, and that should start loosening those bolts for you. Go ahead and get your bolts out of your rotor. And sometimes you have to whack your rotor also to get that off. Give it a good smack and remove your rotor. All right, guys, we're going to go on with this brand new rotor. And what we do, we really just reverse the steps. Now, for this specific vehicle, the brake pads was already done. Customer just wanted to change the brake pads. But, a couple of months down the road, they did have a vibration and decided to go ahead and get the rotors also. Now, sometimes you can save money by just getting the pads. I actually do it on my vehicle. I almost never get rotors on my vehicle. But there is some instances where you do get that vibration. So that's what the shops are trying to do when they suggest everything. They're kind of just saying, hey, let's do everything to avoid you coming back to us. So they're going to suggest the rotors and the pads. Now, sometimes people can just replace the pads and go years without even having to get rotors. And sometimes you have to get the rotors immediately. All right, guys, you see we got our rotors back on. We got our bolts. We tighten our bolts up. We're tightening them up right now. Make sure your bolts are tight. And then we're going to go back on with our brake caliper. Again, we didn't have to grease the brake pads or anything because they was already done. All right, guys, we're going to go back in with our 17 millimeter bolts. And that's really how you do your rotors, man. Simple as that. Usually your rotors, I've only seen rotors my whole life only having two bolts, unless you have some with like just the pins in there, and it's only been two pins. But yeah, two bolts for your rotors is usually two bolts for your pads. Man, you guys follow our channel. Our videos are probably 10 minutes or shorter, and we get straight to the point. We trim all the fat, and we get straight to the point of showing you guys how to do the job. We don't do too much talking. We get really straight to the point. 10 minutes or less videos. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, follow. And yeah, man, Watch out for more. Once you tighten your 217 millimeters up, you want to put it back on your tire. Remove your jack stand, lower your vehicle, tighten up your wheel.